Howdy YouTube. This is SEO0320.
This is Joe Johnson 030.
We are back for, well, this is JVS, but we're back for a spoiler-filled review for Fear the Walking Dead. Definitely go to amctv.com whenever you get to watch this tomorrow. Break this, put in your, what is it? What do we always call it? Check again later, watch again later, whatever it's called. And come back and later. Check this out because you don't want to be spoiled, because we're going to go into a lot of different things that we liked about the episode, things we didn't like about the episode. But I'm going to let Joe go because Joe, he felt like this episode was kind of lackluster in comparison to what they've had the last 3 episodes. I think he gave it a 5 out of 10. I gave it 7.5 out of 10. What were some of the things that kind of like pushed this episode down for you progressively?
I mean, because the way they're taking the characters, it's like, I feel like they're pulling things out of like their past. Like for instance, Nick. Let's take Nick character for example. So there's one scene where he's actually like staring up at that owl that's carved in the tree. And he's like has this flashback of like when he first had an encounter with a zombie. You know what I'm saying? And that whole experience, he was just like caught in this like flashback, this trance, and he was just kind of really shaken up about that. And there was another scene where he was actually at the counter eating, and he was actually like, you know, kind of like tearing up, and it was like, I'm tired of the killing or something like that. And it's just like, based off what you've seen in the past of him actually going out and kind of like being, I would say, reckless in some sense, but him as like a really like a danger seeking person, it doesn't suit what I've seen him from what he's gone through and where he was at that moment. I was just like, where's this coming from? I didn't really know. And then you have Daniel's character still a scene where he was in the room, and his daughter came in and was like checking on him, was like, hey, food's ready, all this, and he was he was really down and depressed. That didn't really seem like his character either, because he's a very resilient, very hard, tough guy, even though, I mean, he has gone through a lot, but he's gone through a lot to where I don't know if it's just they didn't have time to actually cope or
they
what.
Did. They really did.
But it's just like, okay, where is this coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I definitely feel for the dude. Like, dude lost his wife. But that was like actually a lot of episodes ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's waking up the next day dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? It's like they've been through a lot since that time to where they're at now, and it's like there are a lot of more issues that are just arose. You know what I'm saying, that he could be thinking about. But I don't know. It just, to me, it didn't really seem like it didn't really seem connected or really interwoven for me.
Yeah, I mean, one of the bigger things you had said is that you didn't like the fact of them using the communion as a means of poisoning people, because one of the ladies that's like the overseer that was helping Carlos, helping Travis, not Travis, but I forgot what the guy's name that Strand's in love with, their overseer, she was literally taking communion and giving it to her family, she gave it to the church in the beginning. That's how they died. I thought that was one of the most craziest things, because the church was so powerful in their prayer and what they're ready to do to survive, and then to eat that and not knowing that she did that to them. I mean, it's a whole different border of evil. But from a spiritual perspective, I mean, it kind of hits home, and I think that's one of the things that really affected you, and even the progressing the way you see the episode, probably too.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that was jacked up. I was jacked up, but I mean, it was like, how you go poison somebody with communion? I mean, to me, that didn't make it a bad episode. I mean, that didn't make it a bad episode at all. I was kind of just like pointing that out. But that didn't make it a bad episode. For me, it was just, I just don't like where they're taking some of the characters. Like, that's my whole thing. There's, like, right now, there's not a real character I can, like, I feel like I really enjoy. But maybe that's just a personal thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Our battery might die, so just giving y'all a heads up about that. But for me personally, I mean, looking at it from our perspective with Nick and with Daniel, I know for a fact that they've lost a lot. I mean, Nick, he's already mentally unstable because he has an addiction problem. How he's even able to maintain and be this guy that is selfless and survivor and all these different kind of things, and always trying to encourage like other people, and at the same time being like this warrior. Like, I don't know how he's able to maintain. It's not realistic, I guess the way I can put it. And even with Daniel, like, Daniel is a warrior too. And he did a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to survive, to keep his daughter alive. And it's just like he said when he asked her, was she able to eat? And he was like, you're healing. That was a lift that he could lift off, but with that lift, he was already unraveling, as we saw when he was trying to, like, take that guy out, and he heard the voice of people he had killed, and even with the boy that tried to attack him. I think he's imploding within himself because he hasn't had time to grieve. Nick hasn't had time to process the fact of what his life is now, just like when he had to kill those little girls that really truly affected him. Now with Madison, like, I don't know. I'm back and forth with her. I don't really like her character. The daughter is one thing, but I think Strand had the strongest acting in this episode, watching I guess the love of his life die. That was really hard to watch, but I have to say that, I mean, for them to have all those walkers there on their campus, it's not going to be good. And it runs the risk of being kind of like Herschel's Farm in a lot of regards for me. That's the reason why I was kind of hesitant with this one. That's the reason why I gave it 7.5 out of 10. But I really do feel like every character is tired. I really feel like they are, like, imploding within themselves, and they're going to have to deal with that. But the one that's the most dangerous by far is Chris. Like, he is a psychopath. He tried to kill Madison and her daughter. Like, I mean, Chris tried to kill, like, Madison. He tried to kill, like, basically his sister. Like, to me, he's a loose end. And Travis needs to take account to that. But at the same time, Madison did something terrible in the way she reacted and interacted with him. Like, she basically was like, oh, I want to take care of my kids. Even though Travis has been there the whole entire time. I had more of an issue with that than anything, because I was like, Travis has been that ride or die for her kids, bringing them back from the brink. But I don't know. It was a lot of different things that progressively, from a character standpoint, they're dramatifying it just for the sake of it. But and I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna go. But I mean, given the fact that they still have like 6 or 7 more episodes, I'm not gonna give up on them now. And I think this is just one episode, just like I think the second episode. They kind of didn't make sense in the progressional standpoint, but hopefully they make up for it. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed our spoiler-filled review for, I'm about to say, The Vampire Diaries, Fear the Walking Dead. Keep it locked. JVS ain't gonna stop. Y'all have a blessed night, blessed evening, blessed day. Peace.